Hey guys, welcome. It's Mark, Crypto Boy in Oz. It's Tuesday, the 7th of September, and the alt season is here. Prices on coins are just going absolutely mental. Just look at Solana. Solana's gone from like lows of I think it was around $28. And it's now all the way up at $168. It's on fire. People keep expecting it to have a pullback, and it just keeps saying, no, the hell with you, I'm keeping going. Like, how high can this coin go? I mean, this, if somebody had said by the end of the bull run, Solana's going to be touching $200, you'd be quite happy with that. But at this rate, it's kind of like, well, where's Solana going to go? Like, how high is it going to go? And I think one of the reasons why it's becoming like a preferred layer 1 blockchain is because I think people are actually getting fed up with Ethereum and the fees associated to it. I mean, you can't, at the minute, because NFTs are kind of controlling, or NFTs are kind of driving this market at the minute. The NFTs have basically give the market cap of crypto what it is, because you've got all these people flexing, spending money on ridiculous amounts of money, like some like 100, 200 Ethereum on the picture of a rock. Because of all this, and it's all on like OpenSea, it's the transactions on Ethereum with OpenSea and then with Axie Infinity, it's getting so much usage, the transaction fees are absolutely astronomical. I mean, they're averaging between $300 and $400 on an average day, and for like your average person, you can't spend that kind of money on a trade, because you might not be wanting to actually transfer that much in coins. So I think because of that, I think Solana is getting the network effect, and they've done a really good marketing with it. The user the UX, like the user interface or the user experience with Solana, is really good when you look at all the different platforms that build on it. And the transactions are virtually free. Like, you can transact on Solana and it's instant, it's free, and the speed's really quick. I think they can do something ridiculous. I think it's something like 40 to 50,000 transactions a second, which is phenomenal. So I think institutions are getting into it. I think they see where it's going. Now is it going to be an ETH killer? Like, I don't know about that. I mean, Ethereum's got the first user advantage. It's been around for longer, and again, Cardano hasn't even got going yet. So what's going to happen to Cardano when smart contracts launch in a week? I think that could blow up too. But I think at the minute it's people getting into Solana because they see where it's going and they want a piece of the pie. But then I think that's going to slowly shift. Now, I don't have any Solana. I made a big mistake. I sold it. I had 50, which 50 isn't a lot, and I sold it, and I've still got my old portfolio when I look at, because I never delete them. I always want to see how I'm doing, and I've learned a valuable lesson: is stick with what you've got. Don't keep changing, because every time you change, you're losing out small amounts of money in transaction fees, and you're changing because it's not growing, which is what I did with Solana. I changed it because it weren't growing, and this was my forever bag. This was my hodl portfolio, and I wasn't thinking right. I had a lack of judgment, and now I'm paying for it. The same with Luna. I had 350 Luna, paid $5.15 for it, and now look at it. So now I'm just patient. What I've got, I stick with, and I don't change it. And it's not moving. It's down. I'm down around $6,000 if I'd just stick with what I had. But I'm banking on what I've got to have a pull, to basically turn around and have a good run up on the separate coins that I've invested in. And when I get to the same kind of level, if I can get back to kind of my original investment, I'm 100% buying back the Solana what I had, because I think Solana is a long term hold, and I think we've not even seen where it can go yet. But if you're looking across the board, I mean, it couldn't look any more bullish if you tried. You're looking at Bitcoin. It's now at 52,000. It's had a few days now where we've had daily closes over 52,000. I think when we can get a weekly close over that, it's going to be so bullish. Because don't forget, going off past history, September has been a bad month. Like, it's been bullish, then when September comes, we've had this pullback, which, to be honest, is healthy, because if Bitcoin doesn't have a pullback and it keeps going to 60, then it can create FOMO, and it can set off this bull run at a lightning pace, probably earlier than we want it. But we're just got to prepare for it. If it comes earlier, then we've got to plan an exit strategy and see what we're going to do. Like, if you've got a hodl portfolio, do you just keep it? Do you hold it and hold it through the bear market, or do you go into Bitcoin, or do you take some out into stable coins? How do you hold? If you've only got a hodl portfolio, what do you do with it? Do you hodl it through, like, when we've got to a top and we've reached these massive gains, where we are going to get a pullback, but we don't know what that pullback will be and we don't know when it'll be? Or do we just ride the wave and just forget about it and come back again in 4 years? I don't know. I've not 100% made my mind up yet. But when I do make my mind up, I'm going to stick steadfast to it, and I'm going to stick to the thesis and not change, because doing something that's planned is the safe bet. Doing something on a whim, driven by emotion, is always prone to disaster. So make a plan that you're happy with when you're feeling rational and your brain's with it, and stick to it and execute it. But yeah, as far as prices go right now for the short term, I mean, it's looking, we have had some pullbacks on some coins, not massive, but Bitcoin has stayed strong. Ethereum, I mean, I'm surprised actually. Bitcoin has pumped over 50k now for a good few days, and Ethereum is staying around 3.9, and I'm kind of thinking it's because a lot of the people took the money out of Ethereum, put it into Solana when it was sub $100. They're watching it grow, and I think when they're ready, they're then going to pull the money out and put it back into Ethereum. Then we're going to see the next leg where Ethereum pumps. But I'm not that. I've basically got my portfolio kind of set, and I don't want to risk losses on certain coins. So I've got like a big bag of XRP, and it's been slowly going up. It's not been killing it. It's been slowly going up. But I don't want to risk taking anything out of that, putting it into anything else, because what will happen, XRP will pump and I'll not be in it, and I don't want to miss out, because I think we're going to get massive gains with XRP. I really do. And same with my Cardano. I think we're going to get massive gains. Thorchain, Chainlink, Corte. I'm just waiting on them all to go off, and maybe Solana is having a big push early, because if you don't know this, everything can't go at once, and the reason being, there isn't enough liquidity, there isn't enough money in the market cap to push all the coins up at the same time. So it goes in cycles. So you'll get Bitcoin that'll go first, then you'll get Ethereum, then you'll get your big altcoins like your Polkadot, Solana, Cardano. You'll get all these. You'll get all these going, and then you'll get your micro caps, your tiny ones that'll pump. But they all do it in turns. So you've just got to. Oh, I mean, if you've got an ideal portfolio, you've invested in them all, so they're just taking it in turns in pumping them all. But sometimes you feel like you're getting left behind because one of them will pump, then another will pump, and another will pump, and it won't be any that you've got. But your turn will come. Same, my turn will come, and you can't invest. You can't invest in everything. Just remember that. You don't want to spread yourself too thin, where you've got a small amount in every coin, because the gains aren't going to be enough to give any kind of life-changing wealth. You want to invest in the ones you truly believe in, and kind of make a short list. I'd say, I don't know how much money you've got, but mine is about 10 at the most, and that's my limit, because I don't want to spread myself too thin. The only one I've got which is really like high risk, which is a small amount, is Alien Worlds. I've got $1,000. I put $1,000 into Alien Worlds just to expose myself in case that one goes mental. But yeah, stick to your guns, stick to your thesis, and just remember, your time will come. Your time will come. It doesn't matter what you've got. Like, I'm just going to quickly go to my super portfolio just to give you a heads up of what I've got and what I feel like I'm missing out on. So I've got Polkadot is my main bag for now. Obviously that can change. That's the thing as well. What your main bag is now doesn't necessarily mean that what it'll be at the end, because it goes off the value of your coin. So if one coin pumps more than another, then that can change. Like, it's not always volume or price, it can be a combination of both. But to give you an idea, I've got 300 Polkadot, and that's got me a value of over $10,000. Below that, I've got 6,000 XRP, which is currently $8,400. But that could flip. That could easily go the other way around. I've also got Cardano, and I'm going in order of what is worth more at the minute. Then after that, it's Corti, then FTX, then Chainlink, and then Polygon, and then Alien Worlds. So all I've got there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got 8 coins, and for me that's enough. Now, earlier on in the year, like a couple of months ago, I actually had a better portfolio, and I got greedy. So I had XRP, that was my main bag. Then I had Polkadot, then Solana, then Cardano, Polygon, Chainlink, Kusama, and Thorchain. It is the Solana that's gone mental. Solana is the one that's given me all the gains, because I bought in Solana. Actually makes me feel sick saying this, but I bought Solana at $27.36, and I only bought 45. Hindsight is a wonderful thing. Like, should I have gone all in on Solana? Seems that way, doesn't it? But no, you shouldn't. You don't go all in on anything. You spread your bets, and you give yourself the best possible chance of getting maximum gains from a good selection of strong fundamental coins with good founders and good use case that's ideally being used. It's being implemented. It's not a white paper. It's actually a project that's got real world use out of it. So am I disappointed that I didn't stick with my original bag? Of course I am. But am I gonna change the bag that I've got? No, I'm not. I'm keeping it unless there's a fundamental shift in a certain project where something tragic happens. But for now, I'm going to keep what I've got and hold fast. And I suggest you do the same, and maybe reevaluate, and maybe if you make mega profits on a certain coin, then that's when you pull a percentage out of that and put it into something else you believe in, maybe something you've already got, or a new project that's coming up that you feel is going to do something major. So that's all for now. I'm going to do another video at home on my PC, but I've not actually done a video for the last week, and I've just been so busy. And yeah, it's kind of, I feel like because I've been busy with my day job, which I don't even want to do, my crypto side of things, the empire that I'm building, because believe me, it's going to be an empire. I'm going to make life-changing gains, and I'm going to do crypto full-time every day, live videos, recorded videos. It's going to be, I mean, I'm so passionate about it, but when you've worked 12-hour days and you're mentally and physically drained, actually producing content is hard work. It's not as easy as you think. Like this is just me spitballing, doing a quick video while I'm at work, but I'm mentally fresh because it's during the day, and it's not when I've done massive hours at work and then drove home and had something to eat, had a shower, and sometimes I just want to veg out in front of Netflix, and I've not got the mental capacity to do content. So I want to cut down, but the problem is, obviously I'm not getting any income from producing content, because and obviously I've only got 63 subs, which is amazing. Believe me when I say this, the subs that I've got, I thank every one of you for subscribing, because it means the world to me, because it's grown from nothing just in a couple of months. Now, as I produce more content and I produce more user videos to help people out with certain things, I expect that to grow, just to get people on board through helping sell with MetaMask wallets, or looking at what the next hidden gem coins are, or specific videos on Cardano, Solana, whatever it may be. That gets the interest of certain people that are searching. But eventually I want people finding my channel just to watch all the content that I produce, and it is going to get better and better the longer that I'm in the space. But for now, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Again, if you want anything, any topics talked about, any tutorials you need help with, leave it in the comment section and I'll get around to answering it, and perhaps do videos in the future. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Remember, invest well, don't invest in no shit. Stick to your convictions, stick to what you've got, and remember, there's a crypto boy in every single one of you, including you women.